Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing a couple reasons why I'm very bullish on Starbucks stock. And one of those main reasons is that lately Starbucks has been announcing a lot of news about how they're going to be reopening their stores in the US. And additionally, about 3 days ago, they announced that they were going to be opening about 90% of the stores, which is a very strong amount for the stock to start recovering to its pre-coronavirus levels. Now, if you can see here, the stock news or like the news of the stores reopening really moved the stock here in the last week about $8 if you include the run up from right here before. And also, the stock has been running up as a result of these strong earnings. Now, they hit a little bit below their estimated earnings per share. However, this is good because a lot of the Starbucks store locations have been closed as a result of the coronavirus, and they've been closed for about 3 months now, January, February, March, and April. And what this shows with the strong earnings is that a lot of people have still been buying Starbucks even during the coronavirus. Now, through apps such as Uber Eats and other rideshare apps like this, we can see that a lot of people are still loyal to the Starbucks brand and haven't switched to their own homebrewing system. Even though I brew my own coffee at home here with my family, I still buy Starbucks on a lot of occasions, and a lot of people who work in an office or go to school, they buy Starbucks on a daily basis. They buy it before classes, after classes, or before work or during their break. And there's just a lot of opportunities in the day for coffee to be a popular drink. And as a result, Starbucks has always been a very strong stock. Additionally, a lot of people like to invest into coffee stocks because, like I said, it's something that a lot of people like to partake in and enjoy, and it's almost very addicting as a result. And a lot of people don't realize this, but Starbucks is actually the largest retailer of coffee in the world, and they have a lot of international stores in places such as China or Russia, where a lot of other American companies aren't very successful. And Starbucks has been able to be successful in these markets. So what it shows is that Starbucks is actually a very strong company with a lot of brand loyalty internationally. And as a result, I do feel that Starbucks will be recovering to its pre-coronavirus price here very soon. Now, if we look at the 3 month chart here for Starbucks, before the crash, they were worth around $90, and after they were worth around 50. They didn't even lose half their value, and all their stores were closed worldwide. So this just shows that it's actually a very strong stock with a lot of price resistance below, and there's a lot of investors who are still very bullish on the stock. As you can see here, they've recovered to more than half of their price that they lost at around $80. And I feel that they're going to be continuing to push up here as more stores reopen and reopen in the US. And what's one thing that you can look out for here in the short run to know if Starbucks stock is going to continue increasing is more news about the stores reopening or states reopening. Like I said, a lot of people get Starbucks when they go to work or when they go to classes at school. So if these type of industries start reopening again, then Starbucks can see a very positive momentum on its stock because a lot of people will start buying Starbucks again at the same rate as they were before. As you can see by the earnings, what people expected to be bought was still being purchased, even during the coronavirus. So even though it's more expensive and less efficient to buy stuff through a rideshare app than going in person, people were still loyal to the Starbucks brand and still purchasing its coffee products and other assorted products. And another thing that really helps the Starbucks brand is that they're not afraid to try new things, new drinks, or new foods. And actually, in the last 2 weeks in China, they announced that they're starting a partnership with Beyond Meat. And if you don't know what Beyond Meat is, it's actually a vegan or vegetarian meat company. And they've actually partnered together to offer a whole new menu in China. And I feel like this is going to bring a lot of new Chinese consumers into the market for Starbucks, even though they already are one of the biggest coffee producers in China. And as a result of all this news, I feel that Starbucks will continue pushing up to even above the $90 level. Now, in the short run, I don't expect Starbucks to go over the $100 level. However, in the next 4 or 5 months, when they do report their quarter 3 earnings, I feel that this stock can push up all the way to the $110 or $115 price range as a result of the fact that they've already recovered more than halfway to their old price, and the fact that a lot of people are going to be very bullish on this stock as more states and more companies start to reopen their local businesses. So yeah, If I was to say a recommendation on Starbucks, I would say go in now because the price is not going to be any cheaper anytime soon. Starbucks is just a company that a lot of people have loyalty to and a lot of people use on a daily basis, and as a result, they're going to continue pushing up here into the weeks to come. And especially as the SPY keeps pushing up here, they're going to be seeing a lot of green momentum. You can see that they follow the stock or the SPY ETF here very closely, and their graphs look almost identical. So yeah, I just feel that Starbucks has a lot of bullish price momentum as a result of the news that's coming out. And in the recent time with all the stuff reopening, they are going to have a lot of success here in the near future. So yeah, good luck guys, and I hope you guys make a lot of money.